Hey everyone, I have a very exciting review today from a company called Esdomera, and you can find them at esdomera.com. They specialise in designing and creating something called a Moissanite diamond. Now, I did a bit of research on this when they first contacted me, as I don't really think I'd heard too much about Moissanite diamonds. And because I'm a factoid buff, I have some facts about them before I show you this baby. The Moissanite diamonds were discovered in 1863 by Henri Moissanite, and later obviously they were named after him, and they are actually space rocks. Yes, space rocks. When he first discovered them in a canyon, he actually thought they were diamonds. Then a couple of years later he found out that they were not. They were actually a result of meteors crashing. So they are a naturally occurring gemstone all in their own right. They're not fake diamonds. That's something that I think people kind of get a misconception about. When you say something that's like a diamond but it's not a diamond, people automatically go, oh, well, a fake diamond then. Now, moissanites are not fake diamonds. They are a gemstone in their own right. And the difference is with moissanites is, even though it can be said about a few gemstones, diamonds are kind of common. You know, they're just common. However, naturally occurring moissanites are not common. They are extremely rare, which is why nowadays moissanites are manufactured and synthesized in labs. So there's never enough moissanite on the planet to recreate and create all the jewelry that people would want. So they synthesize them in a lab, which I think is a brilliant idea, which makes them eco-friendly, eco-conscious. Now, from a personal perspective, I have always had an issue with diamonds. Even when people say, and there are lots of companies that say this, and they're all true, I'm not saying that they're not, but even when it's kind of stated that they're from conflict-free environments, I would just rather stay away from it. You know, I have read and researched an awful lot about conflict diamonds and blood diamonds, as they're more commonly known. It's not the PC way of putting it, but they're, you know, blood diamonds. And I'd rather just stay out of it. So for that particular reason, for a very, very, very long time, I've always been against diamonds. It's never been something that's interested me anyway in owning or having, but I kind of put it this way. Hypothetically, if somebody was to give me an engagement ring and it was a diamond, I'd be one of those people. I'd be like, oh, that's wonderful, thank you. Where did you buy it from? So I'd be the worst person to propose to in that respect. But then they'd probably know my standpoint on it to begin with. But yeah, I've always kind of put it like that to myself and to other people. I've always been against diamonds, generally speaking. And I'm not bashing people that have lots of diamonds. You go for it. If you want them, then that's fine. But me, personally, it's just an ethical thing. I just would avoid them. So when Esdomera contacted me, this whole new world opened up. And they said, we'd like to send you one of our Moissanite engagement rings. I mean, you know, called engagement rings, but you don't have to be engaged in order to wear them. I'm not. And it arrived today. Now, I will include, goodness, I think I've been staring at this for hours. I will include some close-up clips outdoors in natural light so you can see how beautiful this is. Diamonds are considered on an MOH scale, I believe I'm right in saying. So their hardness is 10, which is the hardest you can get. These moissanites are actually 9.25. So these will scratch glass, because everybody knows about that. Everyone knows about diamonds. If it's a real diamond, it'll scratch glass. So will these. These are hard wearing. Now, if I just talk about what this came with. It came in this gorgeous box. I mean, if you are looking to propose to somebody, you know, I mean, it came in this gorgeous box. I mean, this is just, it's stunning. But it also comes with a lifetime guarantee. And it comes in this little wallet here. So you know that you're getting the absolute authentic stuff. It says San Jenny Co. LLC, lifetime warranty and certificate of authenticity, Esdomera created moissanite. And it says that there on the card. You get that. These will last a lifetime of everyday wear. This is not costume jewelry. This is not something where you have to kind of be, I mean, obviously be careful with it, but it's not something where you have to be absolutely, you know, ridiculously careful with it in case it falls apart. These do not. They will not. They come with a lifetime guarantee. And the interesting thing about moissanites is they actually have a greater clarity than diamonds. And people have often mentioned, and you'll see it in the close-up clips, that they kind of have a fiery rainbow kind of sparkle pattern that they set out under natural light or sunlight. And I absolutely love it. You can see from the close-up clips that kind of multifacetedness that diamonds don't necessarily have. They have a brilliance all of their own, but these moissanites have a brilliance that is kind of, it's completely different. They're a completely different creature in that respect. But because of their similarity, their huge resemblance to diamonds, they are, you know, kind of, they're just the best you can get if you don't want a diamond for whatever reason. There are also other factors. Maybe you're not eco-conscious at all. You don't have to be. Maybe you are looking for an engagement ring as a couple, and you can't quite stretch to how much they are for a real diamond. And as I said, you know, I really want to make this clear. These are not fake diamonds. These are gemstones all in their own right. You know, so, I mean, it's understandable. Diamond rings are expensive. And the reason for that is not because they're so difficult to mine or whatever, but because everyone wants them. That's why they're so expensive. It's a consumerism that's just got completely out of hand. And I understand where it comes from. But then the other people suffer because they want to give an engagement ring that is, you know, right up there with diamonds, but not everybody can afford it. Not everybody wants to afford that much. I mean, not everybody does. These are so, I mean, in comparison to diamond rings, diamond engagement rings, because the engagement bridal business is huge. And it just gets bigger every year. In regards to diamond rings, these are unbelievably affordable. This one in particular, in case you want to look it up, and I will link it down below, is the Antique Filigreed Accent Cushion Cut. It's a 1.1 carat and it's 3 stones. It's not focusing very well. My apologies. But as I said, I will include clips where you can see it up close. So you don't just have this to look at, you can be able to see it up close. I'm absolutely amazed. It's never been something that's been of importance to me, but you know what? I have been staring at this ever since it was delivered this morning, and I cannot get over it. The brilliance, the light that it picks up, the flashes of colour that you can see in it, it's just so unbelievably beautiful. And it's so comfortable as well. It is so comfortable to wear. As I said, I will link it down below. I think it's, as I said, you know, maybe not from an eco-conscious perspective, but if you are conscious of diamonds, but you've always wanted one, because, you know, just because people are conscious of how they're kind of mined or whatever doesn't mean that people don't want them, you know. But I understand that people would feel guilty about that if they have that standpoint. I would, which is why I wouldn't have a diamond. But I just think, who needs one? Get a moissanite. Look at that. I have to say also, the setting for this particular style of ring is unbelievably beautiful. I mean, it's just, I love it. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So thank you very much, Esdomera, for sending it to me. And thank you to Calvin, who I've been talking with for a little while now. The light that's coming off this, honestly, it looks kind of like it's lit from within. It's absolutely crazy. So make sure you stay and watch for the up close outside pictures of this, because, you know, even then, even when it's in direct light, it doesn't do it justice. It just does not. It's just, this is unreal, you guys. I mean, this is the real deal. So if you are looking for an engagement ring, or you're looking for a ring to treat yourself, why not? You do not have to wait for somebody to buy you one just to kind of justify having it. I mean, this is really something that I will keep forever. You know, it's such a beautiful ring. It's such good quality. It's something you'll just like hand down. You know, it's not, you don't look at it in any way, shape or form and go, yeah, but it doesn't look like a diamond. It does. They look like diamonds. They absolutely do. You would be hard pressed unless you know an expert jeweler, in which case they still might not know. But the giveaway might be that diamonds don't have this much brilliance. That might be the giveaway. They're actually more brilliant and clearer than diamonds. So hang around for the close-up clips. I did them in kind of different lighting so you could get more of a sense of it. Oh, and they come with a little Esdomera bag as well. Oh my goodness. Thank you very much, Esdomera, for thinking of me and finding me to kind of talk about your diamonds. They are just, they're stunning. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. As I said, I'll link everything I mentioned down below, and stay tuned for the close-up clips. I hope you're doing well, guys. See you in my next video. So what I've tried to do here is capture the clarity. It's so multifaceted, this ring, and I suppose the Moissanites generally. But if you can see how much light this ring catches, it's just otherworldly. It is so, so beautiful. The setting is a favourite of mine, but this is just beautiful. It's crafted so beautifully. Look at that shine.